Welcome to all. Today I will just solve 3 questions. I think this is almost concluding part. Next class, most probably I will close this chapter. But when I close, I will make a perfect close. A big question, master question will be considered. I will in the next class. Okay. 160, 161, 162. See, all are simple. See, 160. See, this is the existing area. All the questions, dimensions in millimeter, find Ixx, Iyy. See here. 60 given here, 75 given here. This is radius 30, radius 30. So, 75 plus 30 is 105. 30 plus 60 is 90. Then, the real is, you make a note here. What you will do is, see, we will complete the triangle here. Triangle will take 1 and this quadrant I will take 2, which is cut out. But make a note, this is cut out. Okay, so see here, 105 over, cut out is diameter equal to 60. Now, mark centroids, very important. See, centroid G2 for cut out portion, quadrant. Triangle CG, be careful. See, this is 90. 1/3 of 90 is 30. Oh, exactly. The centroid vertically will lie in this level. But horizontally, see, this is total is 105. 1/3 of 105 is 35. From here to here is 30. So slightly after this edge. Okay, start now. With Abelco, X and Y, A1, A2, total area, X1, 1/3 of 105 is 35. You have to write it. I told nowadays I am not giving very systematic, not giving details of this one. Exercise questions, you should write here. 1/3 of 105, X2, 2D by 3 pi, Y1, 1/3 of 90, Y2, 2D by 3 pi. Get X bar, Y bar. Okay. Once you get X bar, Y bar, locate it. I'll remove this one now. X bar, how much you got? 38.917. Just now I told from here to here is 35. So slightly after centroid. See, this is the YY axis. From here, 38.917. Then from that side it will be total 105 subtract 66.083. I say I change the pen. Y bar 33.038. See, this is 30. So slightly above. Slightly above. X axis. I change the pen. And X over. Little dark I will make now. Okay, X. This distance is your Y bar. How much? 33.038 from the topmost edge up to here will be total 90, 56.962. Okay. As an exercise question, I told details much more than required. Means I need not give this much details because I told it's exercise question. Okay, still. Okay, now start. Now moment of inertia. If I remove everything now, not required. I. First, I about XX. Start. First for triangle, its own axis. 105 into 90 cube. 105 into 90 cube divided by 36 is IG plus area half into 105 into 90 is the area into about XX. This distance square is 33.038 minus 1/3 of 90 whole square. That will give for triangle. Okay. First one over, then second one minus outside. 105 it is. Okay. Second minus for about its own axis. 0.00 343 into 60 power 4 Ig plus pi by 16 into 60 square is the area into, see, this distance square, that is 33.038 minus this distance is 2 into 60 divided by 3 pi whole square over. You get the value of Ixx. Write the expression yourself without seeing the class statement. Then you compare with what I wrote. If correct means you need not to waste time calculating moment of inertia. Okay, now I about Yy. Okay, start. First about its source and total axis. 90 into 105 cube by 36. Area, okay, half into either 90 into 105 or 105 into 90, does not matter. Half into that area into, see, Yy, this distance square is 38.917 minus this distance is 1/3 of 105 minus this. You should not do this way. 105 whole square. Okay, then for quadrant, I about its Yy, its own Yy. Same 0.00343 60 power 4 plus area into, see, this distance square. That distance square is 38.917 minus, once again, see, this distance is known, subtract 2d by 3 pi whole square Iyy. This is question number 160 over. Now 161, you observe something is there. Both are looking same, see, but here you see a small cutout, here a big cutout. There is some important part is there. For question number 161, I will first write the same. Next thing. Okay, this question, see, your first question, you can make out huge area is there. Here looks like a strip here. Okay, what you will do is, see here, you take one triangle, subtract quadrant, same as last time, but this time quadrant is bigger. See, this full, you make a note here, this full triangle is 1, cutout is 2. This all you know it. So to locate centroid, Abelco, A1, area of triangle, half into 115 into 115. I wrote the answer. X1, see, it is 1/3 of 115. See, 1/3 of 115 is 38.333. It will come inside here. See, this is G1 is centroid of the triangle. Be careful, G1. Next, second area, pi by 16 of 16 square, 60 square, sorry, 160 square into x2, 2d by 3 pi. 2d by 3 pi comes 33.953. So centroid of triangle is at 38 point something. This is 33, little this side. Okay. Calculate y bar. See, y1, once again, 1/3 of 115, y2, this way. So you get x bar, y bar. So x bar will come 52.215, y bar also will come same 52.215. Or you can make a note, see, how is the area, how is the dispersion this way? Same way here, see here, some gap here, how much distance given here? Okay, you write the, if you want, you write this radius. How much? 80, this also 80. Okay. Now you can observe something here. See, go by 80, go by 80. Go by 115, go by 115. So this is not symmetry case, but if you, whatever is your x bar equal to y bar, like, see, I told long back for equal angle, see, I told equal angle. Whatever is x bar from here only is y bar. So therefore you need not calculate y bar. Once you get x bar, you can write directly y bar. Okay, locate it. But I calculated it here. See, x bar, 52.215. From here to here is how much? 80. So from here to G1 is how much? 38. So it will come 52. See, somewhere here. YY axis is at 52 point, how much is 215, 52.215. From that side it will be total 115 subtract 62.785. Same way here y bar, how much? 52 point. How much is this way? Same way here also. See, same way should cut. Settle down. Okay, Nisha. Here, okay. Without disturbing anything. See, that's why be careful. Okay, start. This is 52.215. Last time, no. See, last time this was 75, this was 60. So x bar, y bar were different. But this time both are equal. Both are equal. So x bar, y bar came same. Okay. Then from top it will be how much? 62.785. Okay. Now moment of inertia. Right. IXX. IXX. Start. First for triangle about its own axis. See, G1 you have to see its own axis. 115 into 115 cube by 36. 115 into 115 cube divided by 36 is IG plus area half into 115 into 115 is the area into, see, this distance square from G1, 52.215 minus 1 by 3 of 115. 1 by 3 of 115 whole square. Okay. That is for full triangle. From that one, subtract I about the x-axis of this quadrant. G2 is here. 0.00343 into 160 power 4 Ig plus area pi by 16 into 160 square is the area into, see, this distance square is 52.215 minus this distance is minus 2 into 160 divided by 3 pi whole square. You get the IXX. Okay, get the IXX value. Then do one thing, right? IYY, no, not required, equal to IXX. Because see, or if you are that much eager, okay, see, you write, once you get IXX, you can write here IYY equal to IXX. Or suppose you get confusion, do one thing, write IYY. Once again, write IYY. See here, I about its own center out of axis, 115 into 115 cube divided by 36 plus area into this distance square, 52.215 minus 1/3 of 115 whole square. Again here, 0.00343, 160 power 4 plus area into this distance square, that is 52.215 minus 1/3 of, how much? Minus 2d by 3 pi. It will come same answer. So advantage is that here IXX equal to IYY, and from here x bar equal to y bar. Or from this point, how much you have to go centroid right side, same you have to go upwards here to get centroid. Or I can tell one more thing. If you join these 2 points and bring it here, this will be 45 degrees. Just information. Because it will bisect correctly. This is equal to this one. Okay, now today's class last question, 162. I'll do one thing now. I'll put the sketch and then write it. I want board. See, all these are exercise questions. I repeatedly told. This is for you to work out. Just observe how many questions are solved in the class. See, what you can do is see here. This question 162. See, you close. So I will divide this way. One rectangle, an isosceles triangle, 2 cut out, and 3 is semicircle. Make this way. Start rectangle. This is 90 radius. 90 radius means diameter is how much? 180. So 180 by 250 is the rectangle. See here. This is full 180. 180. 1, 2. Okay, 250. Okay, up here. To somewhat scale. See, further space is there. Okay, I can manage. Little lesser I put because I want some space. Okay. This is the rectangle. Dimensions are, this is 180, and so far this distance is how much? This is 250. It will this side, I write. This is 250. Okay. 250. This is your 1. See, this is your 1. Its centroid will be here. See. Okay, G1. Then 2 is cut out. How much? 75. This is 250 means this is 125. 75 will come somewhere here. See. 75 here, cut out. This is your 2 cut out. So I will do one thing now. I will put red color here, cut out. And these distances are not given. So I told, understood, both are equal 90, 90. Actually given here, see. It is given here, this center, same line it is given. Okay. 2 is cut out. 3 is a semicircle of diameter 180, radius 90. Okay, see. Okay, done. As neatly as possible. This is your 3. So this distance will be radius of 90, and if you want this particular distance, that distance is 75. Triangle property, full 250, 90. So the overall depth will be, full distance is 250 plus 90 is 340. Full 340, total 180. Okay, now over. See, G1, G2 in the same line, and same line G3. Okay, now to locate centroid G, make a note here. See, YY axis you need not locate by calculation. See, directly symmetry is there. You should write all these things. If you want to learn everything, what all I tell you should write. See, this is symmetry axis. Directly located YY. So this is 90, 90. But YY need not be located by calculation means X bar is not required, but XX to be located using Y bar calculation. So get the Y bar calculation. For that one, part number 1, see, part number 1, part number 2, and part number 3. Now I learned a good lesson. I will stop the recording and restart. See, I think I told all these things for you. Y bar, see. I don't know whether I told or not. A1, 180 by 250. A1. A2, where is A2? Half into 180 into 75. A2. A3, pi by 8 of 180 square. Y1, 90 plus half of 250. 215. Y2, 90 plus 340 minus 1/3 of 75. Y2. Y3, 90 minus 2d by 3 pi. Okay, now I got wrong answer because I got Y bar 294 point something. But when I looked here, I know that, see, this loss is lesser. This is more. Something wrong. Yes, I made a mistake. See, when you find area, by mistake I added A1 plus A2 minus A3. Actually it is A1 minus A2 plus A3, 127.23.45. See, we can make out. When I got Y bar, 50,973.45. See, when I got Y bar, I know that Y bar will come little below G1. I know it, but it came above. So immediately I realized the mistake. See, that is called common sense. So Y bar will come, I will calculate now. 45,000 into 215 minus 6750 into 365 plus 12723.45 into 51.803 divided by 50973.45. 154.401. So from the bottom, 154.401 means to center here is 90 plus 125 is 215. 154, see, little down. X-axis. From here to here is 154.401. Now, therefore, from top it will be, I will do one thing now. I have not checked it properly. I will recheck once again. How? I will do from that side. Minus 6750 into 25 plus 45,000 into 125 plus 12723.45 into bracket 250 plus 2 into 160, around 180. 2 into 180, 2 into 180 divided by 3 divided by shift pi equal to divided by 50973.45. I am getting 178 point something wrong. 178 wrong, not possible. I'll check once again. I'll check this calculation once again. 45,000 minus 6750 plus 12723.45 is 50,973.45. Story A. Then 45,000 into 215 minus 6750 into 365. 365. How 365? Oh, it's not 365. It is 340 minus 1/3 of 75. See, 340 minus 1 by 3 of 75. It is 315. See, one small mistake here. See what happens. See now, it spoils everything. Good lesson for you. Or 90, no, not plus 175 plus 2 by 3 of 75. That is 315. See, one small mistake. See what happens. So now once again, 45,000 into 215 minus 6750 into 315 plus 12723.45 into 51.803 divided by shift store A. Y bar 161.022 is the Y bar. So this is 161.022. In 1 minute, 161 points. In that case, from top it will be minus 340 is 178.978. Okay, now I'll do one thing. Just to be safer side, I will check from top because I don't want any mistake. If I do from top, minus 6750 into 25 plus 45,000 into 125 plus 12723.45 into bracket 250 plus 2 into 180 divided by 3 divided by shift pi divided by shift store A. 178.978. Perfectly correct. See, if I want to do from top, I don't have to write the table. Y bar, X bar, I can do directly by looking only. Okay, now full I will remove. I will write moment of inertia expression. Closing part of today's class. After this, most probably only one more class, and it will be a mega class. A real master question. Why? Closing ceremony. Closing ceremony for moment of inertia. Okay, now IXX. I will write both. I about xx. Remember, ixx equal to ixx power 1 minus ixx power 2 plus ixx power 3. Start 1. No explanation now. Now no explanation, only writing. 180 into 250 cube by 12. 180 into 250 cube divided by 12 is for rectangle plus area. 180 into 250 is the area into this distance square, 178.978 minus half of 250. 250 by 2 whole square, that is for the rectangle. Then subtract for the triangle, minus outside, I about its own axis. 180 into 75 cube. 180 into 75 cube divided by 36 plus area. Half into 180 into 75 is the area into, see, this distance square is 178.978 minus 1 by 3 of 75 whole square, that is second one. Lastly, plus ixx for here. First I about its own centroidal axis. 0.00686 into diameter power 4. These all I can't explain, sorry. Plus 5 by 8 of 180 square is the area into G3 to here. This distance square is 161.022. From this distance, I will subtract 90 first. 90. I will get this distance plus 2d by 3 pi. 2 into 180 divided by 3 pi, that is to be squared over. This will give ixx, not iyy. See, I told you exercise question. Okay, start. I about yy for rectangle. 250 into 180 cube by 12. 250 into 180 cube divided by 12 is ig plus 250 into 180 is the area into 0 square. Why 0 square? You think. Now high time you start thinking something instead of copying directly in the class. I about yy for this triangle minus outside. Yy is 75 into 180 cube divided by 48. Why 48? If you do not know, better stop my class. After reaching this level, if you still got confusion, see last time you put 36, sir, this time 48. Why? Just like that. Okay. Plus area, I should tell just like that. Half into 75 into 180 into, once again, 0 square for second one, last one, plus I about its own axis. Pi by 128. Somebody will tell, sir, last time you wrote 0.00686. But this time you are writing pi by 128. I will tell, don't disturb. Into 180 power 4. I will tell not fit for studying. Plus pi by 8 of 180 square into, once again, this also 0 square. Find iyy. Okay. All these are exercise question. First of all, as I told, I should give problem, answer. But still, there's lot of things I given there. So, you can, if you make a mistake, you can make out. Suppose you make y bar mistake, you can correct it. So, even though it is exercise question, in between some values are given to benefit you. Systematic way solution long back over. Over sufficient. Okay, now, this over now. Most probably, I am going to close moment of inertia today. Most probably. Later, if I find any extra questions are required, I will put one more playlist where I will tell additional questions for engineering mechanics, additional question for moment of inertia, etc. I will put in a separate playlist so that there is a limit for everything. Question number 160 odd. Lecture number 119, I think, only for moment of CGS, centroid and moment of inertia. Total engineering mechanics class has almost nearing 300. Still 30-40 for friction required. So most probably I am closing the exercise questions today. Then I have to conclude the moment of inertia part. I will make a good concluding ceremony. See, the concluding will be like a celebration. Celebration. How? A huge question here, where complete moment of inertia will be clear for you. If you do that question, see, writing the sketch itself will take half an hour for me. I will stand here, you up to half an hour required to write the neat sketch. I will take the trouble. But explaining is not much time. So I will prepare a last question. I will put a concluding question or last question. Instead of exercise, it will be full-fledged question. But this 36 and 48, these things all I will not tell. But other things I will explain. Okay, see, again, forgot to mark G here. I told to locate G. Okay, G. Now, study all these questions. Next class, most probably, is the concluding class for moment of inertia, centroid and moment of inertia with a real master question. Okay. We'll meet next in the marathon class. Thank you.